Hi, my name is Sonia. I'm your sales director with Mary Kay, and I want to welcome you to our unit and to Mary Kay. If you have not already filled out your goal sheet, I emailed you a goal sheet, so you should have that. And that's the first thing I email you when you come into our unit. And so be sure you at least know where you are when you calculate your points, where you are before you listen to this, because it might confuse you. But what I want to do is talk to you about your next step, which is inventory. And let me just say, inventory is optional. You can either carry it or not. That's what Mary Kay gives us, is that option. However, I personally have been in Mary Kay for 22 years, and I really think that inventory is important. It's an impulse buy, cosmetics is. It is an impulse buy. So customers do not normally wait until they have a 2-week supply before they let you know that they need it. Normally, your customers are going to call you the day they're out of it. And so you don't want your customers going somewhere else. You've worked to build that customer base, so you want to keep that customer base. So I personally believe that inventory is very important. And there's so many ways you can get inventory. So let me tell you the ways that you can get your inventory. First of all, you can get it from savings. If you have some money that you've put aside for savings, it's a great investment toward your inventory. I know that you're probably not making 50% in your savings account. And so when you take your savings and you invest it into your business, then you're making 50% every time you sell the product. So to me, that is a fabulous way to invest your savings. Now, there will be another training where how to split your money, what we call 60-40. And that 60% goes back to reorder and 40% is your profit. Yes, I know we make 50%, but we have a system that Mary Kay taught us, and it keeps you from taking everything and putting it back. You want to pay your savings back. Of course, I want you to pay your savings back as soon as possible. But what I'm going to do is show you how to pay it back without taking everything that you make. And so, and taking and putting it back. So you don't want to do that, because then you don't have money to reorder with. So there is a training that I do that will explain that all to you. Now, and so savings is one, a bank loan, which is what I did. I personally went to the bank and I borrowed the money. I used a credit union. I just did a personal loan. You do not need a business loan. You just need a personal loan. And I did a personal loan, and I borrowed $2,500 when I started my business. And so and then right after I did that, about 3 months after I did my first initial order, I went back and borrowed some more money. So, borrowing the money is a great way. I love a loan because, it is not revolving. So you're paying it off. I mean, when you pay on it, you're paying it off. Yes, it may have interest, but that's okay, because in Mary Kay, because it's a loan for your business, it's also a tax deduction. So you can count all of that off on your income tax, the interest on the loan. And so that's another great reason. And there's something for me about getting the money when I borrowed the money. First of all, my husband and I had made an agreement with Mary Kay, and I didn't say this at the beginning, but I will say it many, many times. With Mary Kay, our inventory products, again, inventory is products you sell to your customers. Our inventory, Mary Kay backs it by 90%. Okay, and what that means is it has a 90% buyback, guys, for 1 year. So if you decide to start your business and say 6 months, 8 months down the road, you decide this is not for you, then you can pack up all the unused products and you can send it back to the company and get 90% of your money back. So my husband and I decided that when I went to the bank, that I would make every loan payment through my Mary Kay sales, that I had to sell the product and make the loan payment. I could not make the loan payment out of my other job salary, which I was a dental hygienist, and we were already strapped for money. That's why I started Mary Kay, is to bring money into our family, not take away. And so we both agreed that I would make the loan payment out of my sales. If I couldn't, then I had to send it back, point blank. And That's when I realized how competitive I was. And so, I wasn't going to say, oh, I told you. I didn't want to hear, I told you so. So I really got out and worked, and every loan payment was made out of my Mary Kay sales. And I can show you when I do the money management part how you can take the profit and pay off your loan or your savings or whatever you choose to do, instead of taking 2 years to pay it off, which it doesn't take 2 years. But instead of taking that loan to pay it off, is get it paid off. I did choose to use my profit, some of my profit, to pay off some loans and some credit cards that reason we were maxed out. So I wanted to pay those off, and my accountant at that time suggested that I pay off those bills first and then attack my Mary Kay loan, simply because those bills were not a tax deduction. And so I paid those off first, and then I went and paid my Mary Kay loan off. So I do highly suggest that. And so what the next way you can get money to start your inventory is a credit card. And there are so many credit cards out there with 0% interest. I suggest that if you have that, or if you just have a credit card that you have nothing on and that you're going to use it, and it has a low interest rate. And look, if you don't have any way to get inventory, and only way you have is a high interest credit card, personally, I would rather see you use that. But hear me, we're going to pay it off that you don't have to pay interest for 10 years. I just want you to be able to have inventory that you can give to your customers, because it is so much easier to make money when you have something to deliver. And another thing that I hear a lot, and I'm just going to squish this right now, but a lot of things I hear from women and their husbands is, well, let's go ahead and get your starter kit. Then we'll make a decision after your first 2 or 3 classes how much inventory you need, or if you need inventory. Let me tell you guys, that is not that is going to kind of blow up in your face. And I'll tell you why, because you don't have anything to sell. So when you go to that party and you present one of the best parties ever, that still doesn't make you sell the product. When you say, I have the product to take home with you tonight, is when your sales go up. Most women, like myself, I have a hate-love relationship with online ordering. First of all, I'm an impulse person. I like things and I want it now. If I decide today, if I wake up and I want a smoothie, I don't want to have to wait on my protein shake for 2 weeks to get here. That's why it's very hard for me to order online. But you've got to just know that if you have the product with you, it's so much easier on you, and it's so much better for your customers. But easy on you if you work a full-time job. Okay, you go, you do your party. You sell $200. Okay, you order the product. It comes in, and then you have to go back and redeliver. You just spent money by having to go back and redeliver, okay? And time. And time is very valuable. And so if you have it with you, you can give it to them, and I can probably guarantee you that your sales will be more too. So that party went from 200 to 300 because Sally decided that, oh, if she's got it with her, I'm going to go ahead and get this, this, and this. And it's something they can pick up and look at and they take home with them. So that's why I truly believe in inventory. But again, Mary Kay gives you that option. Now, what I'm going to do is go over, I think I did all the credit cards. Oh, one thing, Mary Kay, on Mary Kay in Touch, which is the website for consultants and directors. On our website, there is a place under, you just go to ordering on the tab, and you can scroll down and it says MK Connections. Under the MK Connections is where you're going to get your business cards and all that. But also there's a Chase card, a Chase Visa there that is partnered with Mary Kay, and you can also apply for that. But I'm going to tell you right now that credit card, again, I have a love-hate relationship with it, because the first time I applied for it, it declined me. And I had gotten credit cards, a mortgage, and there was no reason why I felt like I should have been declined. But I did. The next time I applied for it, that same company, Chase, is with Southwest, and I got $12,000. Go figure. I don't know. It's the same company. I got 12,000 with Southwest, which is through Chase Bank, but I got declined with the Mary Kay, and I really don't know why. And now I do have a Mary Kay. I mean, it's not a Mary Kay credit card; it's a Chase credit card, and I do have a Chase credit card. So I don't know why I did that. I just know that don't get discouraged if you get turned down, because a lot of people do, and so it's not a reflection on you. I don't know what their guidelines are. I have no idea, or I just think sometimes they say we're going to approve this one, we're not going to approve this one. It's any, mini, miny, mo. That's how I feel. But the credit card is really good because it does give the first 12 months 0% interest, and then also it when you purchase your Mary Kay products or anything that's doing with Mary Kay, like our seminars or through MK Connections, anything you do with your Mary Kay business that is affiliated with Mary Kay, you get points back on that. So I mean cash back. I'm sorry, you get points and then you get cash back. So I use my Mary Kay Connections credit card to place my orders every month. However, I pay it off when the statement comes in. I have the money to pay off my order, and so mine, I really do. I get sometimes I'll look on there and have $300, and you can take that $300 and pay it on your account, pay for your next order. And so that's another thing that's really important. And also under that same tab under ordering, you're going to see ProPay. And that's something you definitely want to sign up for while you're there. Okay, so now let's go to inventory. So let me go over the different levels. Again, I hope you had time to fill out your goal sheet and underneath calculated your points. We actually have an emerald area, which is 13 or more points, and then we have diamond, which is 12 or more points, and then we have ruby, 11 or more points, and then sapphire, which is 8 to 10 points. These are what we call our star orders, and this is what I'm going to go over in this video, is the star orders. Now we do have two other packages that you will see on your goal sheet, which is hobby level, 2 hobby levels. What I would like for you to do, if that is where you scored, or if that's where you feel like that you need to start, or that's the only way you can start, is you want to know about those 2 levels. If these others don't fit into what you need, then what I would like for you to do is just contact your director, and she can go over those with you. There are, like I said, there are 2 other levels that you do get free product in Mary Kay under those 2 levels. But I'm just going to go over the star levels because those are my favorite ones. Okay, so I emailed you a inventory options and free product bonus sheet, and looks like this. And so that's what I'm going to use and go over with you today. And it's really easy. This is very, to me, self-explanatory. So I'm going to kind of go through it. I'm going to show you where I started. And if you have any questions after watching this video, just pick up the phone and call me. That's what I'm here for, and I can answer any questions I can. Okay, on the very top of the piece of paper that goes across here, this is what is your free product that you can get. And let me explain the free product. I also attached a form where there was a color look, and that color look is good for 15 days. That color look is $118 value. So if you place your order, any of these orders that I go over, then you will get your color look. But it has to be in your first 15 days, and it only can be 1 order. It can't be like 2 orders combined. Like, let's say the bottom down here says 1,800. It can't be 2. Well, yeah, I guess it could, but your free product, you can't order a $225 order on the 3 days after you signed up, and then 12 days later order another $500 or whatever and get your color look. You can't do that. It has to be your initial order. So don't go on and order any little thing until you've made your decision on what you're going to do about inventory. Okay, so again, these are the bundles. We have a Time-Wise skincare bundle. We have a Botanicals Cleanse and Hydrate skincare bundle, and then there's a Botanicals Freshen and Mask skincare bundle, and then we have our Time-Wise Repair foaming cleanser and night treatment. The next one is your Time-Wise Repair Day Cream and Eye Renewal Treatment. Then we have our Mary Kay Favorites bundle, and then the Mary Kay Color bundle. This color bundle is not the color look that that you're going to get from the company. That was also attached in your email. And it's a complete color look. Again, $118 value for you. And what you're going to do is when you go on to Mary Kay In Touch, there is a to-do list for new consultants. And you're going to go there and fill out a little survey that's going to ask you questions about your look. I mean, to customize your look for you. And so you're going to actually get a customized look just for you. If you don't fill out that, color look, they will send you the look, but it will be just a generic look. Okay, so on the very top is the green level. This is what we call our emerald level. And again, these are star orders. And let me explain what that is. A star consultant in Mary Kay is someone who orders $1,800 and above wholesale in a quarter. And our quarters run from, they start, June, we'll just start in June 15th through June 16th through September 15th, September 16th through December 15th, December 16th through March 15th, and then March 16th through June 15th. That's our Mary Kay quarters. And so if you order $1,800 wholesale in those quarters, then you're considered a star consultant, and stars do get benefits. Hopefully you have ordered your Mary Kay personal website, which is $30 when you first, as a brand new consultant. You've ordered your website, and so when someone goes in looking and puts your zip code area in, then the ones that are stars will be the ones who are in their tier 1 that pop up first. And so that's another benefit of having inventory, is that you get referrals from the company. And, and the reason they do that, I'll just be quite honest, most people that call me through the website usually are looking for product. And it's normally about the second or third call that when they've called me and they say, do you have this? And I'm saying, yeah, I have it. And they said, thank goodness. I have called 3 other people and I need this before I go out of town. And they're usually looking for something. So that's why it's another reason to have inventory on your shelf and to be a star. Okay, so we're going to go over the emerald area. And again, if you scored 13 or more points, this is the emerald. And this is someone who it's a full store inventory. And this is enough. If you look on here, I'm going to go over each column so it kind of goes through it for you. So column 1 is the wholesale amount. When we talk wholesale, that is the amount we pay. We pay wholesale and turn around and sell it for retail. So the wholesale value for this is $3,600. Again, this is what Mary Kay considers a full store. Personally, and you can see in the background, this is my inventory that I have. Some of it, you can't see my chair's in the way, so you can't see my entire inventory stock. But I personally believe inventory is almost 5,000 wholesale, full store. I'm sorry, full store should be about 5,000. Because since this was considered a full store years ago, I don't know when the last time they've upped the full store. I think when I started it was 3,000 was a full store. But since they've done this, oh my gosh, we have grown so much new products. So I'm hoping the company is going to revamp the inventory options. I heard they were. And so they will show that is a full store. But right now, we're going to stick with the 3,600 full store. The retail value on this is $7,200. This is enough to service about 40 customers. And then the next level is your color gift bonus. That's the color look that's valued at $118. Again, your first 15 days is when you can get this look. Free product bonus. This is from Mary Kay. This is your Time-Wise skincare bundle, which is bundle is one of the Mary Kay bundles. Mary Kay gives the Time-Wise skincare bundle on each one of these levels. Then you can choose on this level, you can actually choose 5 extra bundles. Now let me explain the bundles. If you just want 5 more of the skincare bundles, you can choose whatever you want. Personally, I look and see which one's the most expensive, and that's the one I choose. But I've always liked to do a variety because, guys, it's free product, and all of this product sells. All of this product sells. So, you choose what you want. You can choose. Again, that will be 6 total bundles that you would get for starting your business with a 3,600. Also, on the total free products, you're going to get, I skipped a on purpose, I have skipped the column that says from your director because I want to give you the total free product. So the total free product within your first 15 days is over $760. Total free in your first 15 days. That is adding that color look and your bundles. Wow, that's a lot of free product. And then your biz builders, which is the next column, that is a money that you will get off your next 400 wholesale order and above. So let's say you go out, you do your first party or so, then you turn around and you have to replace your product that you sold and you do over $400 wholesale, then they're going to take an additional $125 off that order. Then the total amount needed, which is in the last column, is $4,500. That includes tax and shipping, and that is based on 9% sales tax. That is what I pay. So that is based on 9%. The way the tax works is you'll go back to the second column, retail value. What Mary Kay does is charge sales tax on the retail value, which includes the free product. So it's going to be your retail value of $7,200 plus in the next column, which is total free. I'm sorry, not the next column, but the total free product within your first 15 days, which is 2 columns over from your estimated needed. That is what the tax is based on. So your total retail is $7,200 plus the $760. That is because when you sell the product, you turn around and you charge sales tax on the retail to your customers. And what happens is when we pay it up front, Mary Kay distributes out the sales tax for us. That's paperwork we don't have to worry about. Thank goodness. And so again, you're going to get that back when you charge your customers. So that may be why that column is a little higher, is because of the sales tax and the shipping. Now, on the shipping, it's the same for this. It's the same for $3,600 as it is a $225 order. Mary Kay charges the same shipping. So it's great that we don't get charged more the more we order, right? And so that's really good about the sales tax. Okay, and I probably estimated a little higher anyway. I usually do in case you are borrowing the money from the bank or whatever, usually I go a little bit higher, that if you want to put your website in there and pay for your website through what you borrowed or business cards or anything like that, you have a little bit of extra money to play with. The next column, the next row down is our $3,000. That is what we consider our Diamond Star. And Diamond Star is when you score 12 points, around 12 points. That is enough activity. I mean, this is enough product based on that activity that you chose, is a 3,000. Again, this is enough for, it's a 6,000 retail, enough for 30 faces. You get your color look in your first 15 days. This one, you're going to still get the Time Wise skincare bundle, but you also get to choose 4 more bundles. Again, a total of 5 bundles. And then we're going to skip over the next column, and the total free product within your first 15 days is $664 retail. Your Biz Builders is $100 off your next 400 wholesale order. And then the total amount needed is $3,600. Right below that is our Ruby Star. Ruby Star is when you score 11 points. You are a Ruby Star consultant. And with this one, you're going to get enough for about 25 faces. Your retail value is $4,800. Your color look is, again, with this within your first 15 days, is $118. Your free product bonus is the Time Wise skincare bundle plus 3 extra bundles. You're going to free product value that you're going to have is over $568 retail. Your Biz Builder is $80. So off your next 400 wholesale order, you're going to get $80 off. And so the total amount needed for this order is around $3,000 for tax and shipping. The next order is what we call our Sapphire Star. This one is about 8 to 10 points. This is where I started, but let me just say, 22 years ago. We have so much more than we did 22 years ago, but I did start at the 1800. This is what I would consider a half of a store, okay? And so 1800 is enough for 18 to 20 faces. It's $3,600 retail value. Your color look value is $118. The free product bonus is your Time Wise skincare bundle plus 2 extra bonuses. excuse me, bundles. The total free product within your first 15 days is over $472. Your Biz Builders is $50. Again, that comes off your next 400 wholesale order, and the total needed is $2,500 with tax and shipping. And again, I went a little bit higher on the estimated amount, depending on your tax. Some people are lower, and there are people who pay 10% sales tax. So I just wanted to be sure that I had covered all the bases on the product. Now, let me go over one more thing, and that again is the last level where it says free product from your director. And the reason I want to go over that last, because I don't include that in your total free product, because number one, it's coming from me or your director, and it's not included because I don't charge you tax for that free product. I just write that off on my income tax. And you will see that each director is different. So I don't want to, if you're watching this and you're someone else's unit, you need to get with your director, but each director has it on our chart that you will get that free product within your first 15 days of placing your order. You will get that free product from your director. And what I try to do is choose a free product that is maybe not in your starter kit, okay? And so this is something that I think will sell, and I always give you something that's going to be beneficial to you. So you want to be sure to look at that, whatever your director's free product is for you, and contact your director and she'll help you there. I think that is about it as far as inventory goes. I do want to remind you that inventory does have, again, a 90% buyback. Oh, I know, there was something else. When you are a star consultant, any of these levels I went over, I personally will do your first event, where it's either a skincare class or a grand opening. I will come do your first event. And the reason I do that, to be honest, is I have to strategize a way that I can go work with people. And so that was a way that I could work with the people, because I feel like if they do come in with inventory and they come in with more inventory, I should go help them. That doesn't mean if you come in with one of our hobby levels or below that I'm not going to be there to help you. I just can't come and do a grand opening for you. But I will be there to provide. We provide a lot of training throughout our unit. And so just to let you know, you're not in this business by yourself, and whatever you choose to do, I'm going to work with you, but I work a little bit differently with those who, as far as grand openings go. And I do that simply because I can't be everywhere. And I personally like to have inventory there when I do the parties, because I do sell more. So again, remember, inventory has a 90% buyback. And here's my final word on that. If Mary Kay is willing to take a 90% chance on you, are you willing to take a 10% chance on yourself? I hope you have a great day. And remember, text, box, or call me if you have any questions. Bye-bye.